All right, baby. Okay. Let's check everything out, all right? Okay. You ready for this? Because people are waiting for you, babe. They've been waiting to meet you. So, here we go. Let's check everything real quick. Make sure everything is all set.
Check, check, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Check, check, 1, 2, 3.
Sounds pretty good, doesn't it? Cool. All right. That's all set. All right, you got your drink. Let me get mine. I'll be right back, babe. All right. Let me get my stuff. Okay. Okay. All right. I got my drink. All right. Okay, we got our weed. Is there anything else that we need? No? Okay. So most of the part is that you're going to pay attention to the camera mostly, all right? And if you want to say something, you just let me know, okay? And I'll say it to them, all right? Okay. All right. Okay. Got the weed here, got all that. Got my trophy here. Got it all set. All right, so are you ready for this? All right, let's do this. All right. Okay. All right, let's get started on this, babe. Let's get started. Okay. Okay, I think we're ready for action, aren't we?
What's up, y'all? This is Vinnie Mac here, and welcome to the first ever Brandy and Vinnie Mac show. And we're doing it live. And why are we deciding to do it live? I think it's the best way to do it. Because you guys want to get to know her, right? So we're going to take this moment and we're going to say hello to everybody on Instagram. Hello. And if you haven't met her, this is Brandy. And Brandy says hello to all of the fans on Instagram. And we're going to say hello to every single one of you. And thank you for tuning in for the Brandy and Vinnie Mac show. So we got much to talk about. And I know you guys got some questions of how we've been. So I'm going to take the time on letting you guys know that we haven't been doing much videos on the beginning of the 2024 year. And the reason why is because we're going through little difficult times because everything's going up, like the gas, the bills, everything. Everything's going up. And grocery items are going up. And it's been a little stressful, but we do whatever it takes to stay positive about it. But you can see us, we're all dressed up and ready for the Super Bowl this upcoming weekend. And we're going to get to that in a little bit. And you can see we got our energy drinks. And this is our first time trying these. And what is that, Ben? What do you want? You want a drink real quick? All right, I'll help you out real quick. Give me a second, y'all.
All right, ready? Here you go. Let me know when to stop. Okay, all right, that's enough? Okay, all right. All right, she just got her drink, and I think I'm going to take one as well. So let's do that real quick. And the WWE energy drinks, we just tried these for the very first time, and I got to tell you, they are pretty good. They are good. And the flavor I'm drinking right now is the Refless Raspberry. That's the blue kind. And the red is the Berry Power Bomb. So I tried them both. And I did do a little short video of what I like the most. So that video will be coming soon. So keep your eyes peeled for that video of me doing a review between these two energy drinks. And the point is that am I team blue or team red? What do I like the most? So that video will be coming soon. So keep your eyes peeled for that. So as I was saying that we haven't been doing much videos lately, but we have been doing a few shorts. So hopefully you guys really enjoy those short videos that we have done. And just hopefully you guys enjoyed them. And especially the one that we just done not too long ago is that how do I know my girlfriend loves me? And there's one of the examples. So if you get a chance to see that video of how would I know that my girlfriend loves me, feel free to check it out. And I would tell you that I was doing something else. I was doing one thing and she was doing the other. And you'll be surprised at what she was doing behind my back. So that's probably one of the ways I would know that your girlfriend loves me. So feel free to check out that video and hopefully you enjoy it. Hopefully you'll believe me. That's one of the ways that I can tell that Brandy loves me. So you guys might be asking, when did Brandy and I start? So right before we get to that, I'm going to give you a little example of what am I talking about of the Vinny Mac era. So you guys might be wondering, what is the Vinny Mac era? So I'm going to give you an example. On the beginning of the year of 2009, all the way to 2019, I call it as the Kissinger's era. And the reason why I say the Kissinger's era is probably the guy I used to be. That's who I used to be. That's back then. That's in the past. So I was pretty much a nice guy, and I had so much friends and all that. But at one point, that was different back then. So what's the difference between the Kissinger's era and the Vinnie Mac era? So I'll give you a few examples. So the first example is that I don't give a damn what people say about me. I don't care what they say about me. I'm living my life one day at a time, and I don't care how much money I make or how many videos I make. All it matters to me is that every single one of you enjoy my very own content. That I'm going to do whatever it takes to entertain every single one of you in the best way possible, because that's what makes me happy. So what makes me happy is entertain the world. I like being on front of the camera and the back of the camera. So I don't know what my future holds for me, but I know it's going to be a very good run because I believe in it. So the Vinnie Mac era is pretty much, I could do whatever I want. Nobody to judge me or anything like that. If anybody talks negative about me, there's one hint. The more hate that gets put on me, that gives me more strength. It gives me the opportunity to keep up what I'm doing. So I am going to have haters. I'm going to have people dissing on me and all that. But is that going to affect me? No. And the why is because I'm stronger than I ever have been. But I still have a slight shield in front of my heart because I can't hardly trust anybody anymore. I got to watch out of how much people I trust and walk into my life. So pretty much the Vinnie Mac era is just do whatever it takes to keep the circle small in my personal life. But every single one of you, I'm welcoming you all part of my family. Because my New Year's resolution is to build my very own family with everybody I become friends with. So, take for example, Deck One Dealt. I met them for the very first time at the gathering. But I became friends with them on live broadcasts like on YouTube Live. They were in their area and I was in my area. They were in Columbus, I was in Dayton. I never met them in person, but I met them on live stream. So I did a podcast with them. So that's how we all started. And then we met each other at the gathering. And then we built that friendship. And also, I can trust these guys. They have to earn my trust. And when I got to do the podcast with them in person, and I just found out that they're not that bad. I just went to one of my Juggalo brothers' house to do this podcast, and I saw the background and all that. It looks so good. But when seeing it on screen, every time they do that podcast, it looks professional-like. And that's what I love about it, about their background and all that. They do really good designs, and I love their basement. That's where they do their podcast, is in the basement. And once we communicate and we build that bond and build that friendship together, and right after that podcast ended, they volunteered to go and do some video footage at that place that we went to is Otherworld. We went to Otherworld together, and it wasn't my idea, but they welcomed me along. And what surprises me most is that one of them volunteered to buy my ticket because I didn't even thought about going to Otherworld, but they welcomed me along. And I appreciated them for doing that for me. So they invited me over, and they said that we'll volunteer to pay your ticket. So that was their treat. That was their idea. They want to go to Otherworld, and they asked me to join them. And I told them that I didn't expect to do anything else. And they said, if you join us, we'll pay your ticket. So they were very nice enough to pay me in, and we all did a video together, and I had an excellent time with them. And that's the type of people I want to build bonds with in the Vinny Mac era. So the truth is, I do want to keep my circle small, but I do want to bond with the good people, the right people. That's why I am part of this Juggalo community. And this is where I fit in, and I love it. And so far, the Juggalo community has been treating me right and loving me for who I am. And they don't even care how weird I am or insane I am or blah, 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 that situation. But I continue being me. And I'm happy, and I'm enjoying it. So the Vinny Mac era is pretty much just do what I love with no judgment. And if the Juggalo community loves it, thank you so much for that, because this is what I enjoy to do. So I think that's enough of talking about the Vinny Mac era. So I guess you guys are very interested in getting to know Brandy. So are you ready to let the world know who you are? Because I think they're interested in getting to know you. So let's get straight to it. So give me some time, y'all. So let me open my book up. So if you guys haven't been keeping track of how Brandy and I first met, we first met each other online. And I was doing this one thing, and it's called A Shot of Love with Vinnie Mac. And we never met in person, but I saw pictures of them, and I got to know them, and they all had different personalities. But with Brandy here, she was very attracted to me, and there are certain reasons why I was attracted to her. So I'm going to give you a few tips of why did I choose Brandy to be my girl. And I'm very happy that I did. And she was very happy that I chose her. So I'm going to tell you a few things. So the one thing that I really enjoyed about Brandy is because she's a day and night person. So what do you like more? What do you like more, the day or the night? You like the daytime a lot better because you've been waking up the same time as I have ever since you moved in? So ever since she moved in, she's been an early bird. So she's been waking up the same time as I do. So she's pretty much more of a day person than a night person. But I actually have a feeling that we are the same interests, that there are times that we wake up early and there are times that we stay up late. So we're both in both sides. So, and the other thing is that never spend your money before you earned it. So that quote right there, that means a lot to her. I got to earn every single cent that I do on a job, just like her. If she ever had a job, she's got to earn it. And which it was pretty cool. It's a very good quote to live on. So I got to earn every single cent. I got to work for it. So don't spend it until you earned it. And she's a cat person, and she mostly enjoys eating out, but she does help me cook once in a while. And what was the first thing that we cooked together since we've been together? It was the hamburger helper, wasn't it? So I showed her how to cook the hamburger helper with me, and she did a pretty good job. And mostly all I did was I just gave her step by step of how to make this hamburger helper the way I like it. So I gave her a few tips on how to cook it, and she learned it pretty quick. She's a quick learner. So we had a very good time cooking hamburger helper together. So she's trying to get an interest in cooking at home instead of just going out all the time. Because I'm trying to break that habit as well. Because I have a bad habit of eating out a lot. Because I'm not a very huge cook, but I do the best I can to be an average cook or whatever. So I do whatever it takes to cook much as I can. And the things that I like about her, she's fearless and she's not shy. So she's not ashamed of the world or anything like that. She's fearless. She's honest and she's independent. So that's what I like about her. She's independent, and she told me that if we split the bill half and half, if we go out to eat or something like that, if she has her very own money to herself, she said that she wouldn't mind split the bill with me. If me and her go out together and we both agree on it, on this location that we're going to go out to eat or something, we decide to split the bill. She'll pay her half and I'll pay my half. And the reason why I say that is because if we split half and half, she'll save money and I'll save money. And as long as we do that, that will give us more chances to enjoy life a lot better. If you all agree with that. So I wouldn't mind if she's making money on her own and I'm making money for myself on my job and her job, whatever she does and whatever I do. I think it's pretty fair that if we're not married, I think it's a good idea for to split the bill so it will help us save money so we can go on adventures together and she pay her half and I pay my half. So I'll let you guys be the judge of that. So so I have a question for you guys. If you guys are in a relationship and not married, do you feel it's all right if you two split the bill? That your partner would pay her half and you pay your half. And it'll save money that way. So I'll let you guys think about that. And I'll read your guys' thoughts right after the whole thing when we get a chance to talk to you guys. And the other thing is that she likes to party. And what do I mean by party? It is right here. She smokes weed. She drinks alcohol sometimes. But we don't party much. So she thinks it's a very good idea, instead of just going to a bar to have a good time or go to a nightclub or something, we'll just create our own nightclub. So we do it at home. So we can drink alcohol here. We can do whatever we want. Because I think life is a little bit better doing it at home. So you save money that way. So she smokes weed, she drinks alcohol, and she likes to party at home. And this is the one thing that caught my eye during the whole thing, she said this: I found Vinny handsome and interested and would like to earn a chance to get with a white guy. So she never been with a white guy. So with her relationship history, and you're all right if I tell you about it? You all right with it? Okay. All right. So I'm going to tell you guys the truth about her, okay? So when she was 18 years old, she started dating guys. So during the school year, during her high school years, she hardly went out with anybody. So she waited till she graduated from high school to start dating because she was focused on her education more than anything else. So she wasn't interested to date back then. So she waited till she graduated, and right after she graduated, she dated a few black guys. So she dated a few black guys, but she never gave herself up. She never did. And why is it? Because they didn't earn it. They didn't earn it. So she didn't give herself up. So the truth is, she's been a virgin until she met me. So she lost her virginity at 18 with a female, but she never did it with a guy. So she dated a few black guys, and all they wanted was of how she looked. Because of why I say that with her looks, the upper part and downstairs, that's all it mattered to them. So she wasn't interested in giving herself up. But she lost her virginity at 18 by having sexual intercourse with a female. And she was living with roommates back then, till then. And until she got with a shot of love with me, she was very interested in trying with a white guy. So she found me, and she was interested in giving it a try. And when she found out that I chose her, she was overwhelmed, she was excited, and she was happy. And let's see here, what other things should I say? Do you want me to say some, the last part of what got my attention about her? She said that she's gorgeous, and her personality is like winning the lottery. Her personality. And she found me very creative and a cool guy, and she would like to be my first black girlfriend. She would like to be my first black. But she ain't black. I see her as chocolate. I see her chocolate colored. And you accept that, don't you? You do? Because the reason why I say that she's chocolate colored, because I find her sweet as chocolate. That's why I gave her a nickname, Hershey's Kiss. So her nickname from me is Hershey's. And she likes Hershey's candy, and she's sweet as a Hershey. So that's her nickname from me. And how I got the name Casper, she named me Casper because Casper's a friendly ghost. She finds me friendly and also romantic at the same time. So she called me Casper. So she's Hershey's, I'm Casper. And I'm cool with that. I'm pretty cool with that. So she asked me if I can give her a shot, to give her a chance. Because she dated black guys and they all went downfall. And she was curious of how to be with a white man. And as of so far, she's enjoying the experience of being with a guy like me. So we've been going good. So when did this relationship all started? So I picked her. I made my decision in December 15th, 2023. That's when I made my decision. So when I found out that I was very attractive to her than Angel Lynn. So I was more attracted to Brandy because she's never been with a white guy. And I never been with a black woman. But I would say that Amber, she was tan, but she was tan, pretty much. But with her, she's chocolate colored. And I never been with a type of woman like that. And I'm always interested in dating a black woman, so I picked her. So I was interested. And she was very excited about it, and we started talking to each other. We were texting back and forth for a month. It took 1 month for us to build that connection. So we communicated for a month. We have never seen each other, and she was living with her roommates. I paid her plane ticket on December 15th, and January 18th is when she landed in Dayton, Ohio. So she landed in Dayton about a little over a month because she wasn't ready to leave her roommates. She wanted to spend time with her roommates before she was ready to leave. Because she wants to take it slow, so I told her that I would pay her plane ticket to bring her to Dayton and she could start her life with me. So I opened my door to her. So during that text messaging for a month, we built that bond. So we're not just a couple, we're also as best friends as well. And I find that as the best relationship of all. We start as friends, and then we build. If our feelings are building up for that friendship, then we can decide to take it to the next level and see how we do. So I think friendship and relationship is pretty the best way to become a couple or whatever. If you guys get my drift, hopefully you understand where I'm coming from, because I'm lost in words of how to describe it, but hopefully you can picture it of what I mean. Start off as friends and then see how it goes. If we start having those feelings, which it really happened on the first day that we met. On the first day that we met, when she first came here. And I'm very interested in telling you how it turned out. So, right before we do that, if you guys want to know how it went down on the very first day, I hope you guys were smoking weed or whatever. So if you do smoke weed, feel free to join me. So, do you guys want to spark it up? And I'm going to look at the chat, and I'm looking for 5 yeses. So I'm looking for 5 people to smoke weed with me. So I'm going to look at the comments, and I'm going to count how many yeses. So let's get it started. So get started, y'all. Okay, we got 1 yes. We got 1. We got 2. We got 3. We got 4. Now we got 5. So let's spark it up, y'all. And do you want to smoke with me, baby? You do? All right. You don't want to miss all the fun, do you? All right. All right. So let's spark it up, y'all. Let me turn the mic off real quick, and I'll turn it back on when we're done smoking. So here we go. Let's do this. All right. Let me spark it up. Pull that motherfucker in. Damn, that was a good one. All right, you ready? All right. Suck it in. There you go. There you go. Hold it in for a few seconds. Hold it in. Hold it in. What are you doing? Are you counting or something? Then you let it out. There you go. Now she's feeling good. She's feeling good now. Life is so good, y'all. Hope you agree with me. And I'm going to take one more hit for all of you, and then we'll get started. I want to thank you guys for tuning in with me, and let's have some fun. Let's have some fun. All right, I'm good. There we go. Let me take a drink real quick. You need a drink again, baby? All right. There you go. Let me know. All right, you good? All right. That's good stuff, isn't it? That's good stuff. All right, y'all. Okay. So you guys are interested in how the first day went, right? Oh, you want to hold hands, baby? All right. I'm not ashamed of holding your hand. All right. All right. On the very first day that we first met, she walked right through the door, and she was surprised to see me in person. And she told me that I look a little bit cuter than the pictures. She says that I look cuter in person. And I got to tell you, when she said that, it made me feel good. So I told her that if I were to rate myself from 1 to 10, what would I rate myself? And for me, I would say that I'm a 5. And the reason why I say I'm a 5 is because looks don't even matter. Looks are not that important. Personality is what matters the most, in the heart. So I rate myself as a 5. And babe, how did you rate me? You said I was a 7 or 8, and I will take that. I wouldn't mind taking a 7 or 8 because I don't see myself as a 10. I don't see myself as that. So I rated myself as a 5 because I don't feel like the most attractive guy on earth. I don't feel like the coolest guy on earth. There are times that I don't feel like king of the world or king of Ohio or something like that. But if somebody else counts me that, I appreciate that. And I'll take that as a good opinion, a very nice opinion and all that. So I wouldn't mind that at all. So we just communicated. We talked about our likes, our dislikes, and would you rather situation and all that. So we did that back and forth. We played a little 20 questions together, and we got to know each other so much better. And when we builded that up, we became friends instantly, and she told me that she liked me instantly. When I asked her, would you like to smoke some weed with me? And she was like, I've been dying. I've been waiting for you to ask me that all day. She was waiting for me to ask her to smoke weed with me. And that was, that just put a smile on my face, that because I was about to ask her, what do you mean by party? And I didn't even ask her that. So I was waiting. I was actually waiting for the right moment of what she mean about party. And she said that she likes to smoke weed. So right after I asked her that question, if she liked to smoke some weed with me, she was like, she's been waiting all day for me to ask that. And then when we started smoking and all that, and we started getting a little bit personal. So we started asking personal questions, and we were smoking weed together, and we were building that bond. And it's still the very first day. And right after we just got done smoking for at least like good 5 minutes or something like that, like we took at least 5 or 6 hits together. And babe, I just gotta ask you, what was the first thing you said when right after we just got done smoking? What did you say? And she said, Vinny, I think I'm falling for you. And that's what she said. I think I'm falling for you. Right after we got done smoking weed and we got to know each other so well, she started falling for me when she was getting to know me, and I started falling for her. And so right after we got done, she said that line, and it touched me inside. And I asked her, are you serious? I asked her, are you serious about that? And she was like, yes. And I asked her, what's the one thing you like about me? And she said, this is what her answer was. She said, my personality. My personality is what was attractive to her the most. She didn't care about the looks and all that. She did love my eyes. She loved that I have the same eyes as she does. She's got blue eyes and I got blue eyes. And she loved my personality a lot more than anything else. And when she said that she loves my personality, I told her that I like your personality too. And some odd reason we were getting high as fuck. So we were both high. And she told me that her head is starting to get heavy and she's starting to get weak inside and getting butterflies in her stomach. So I was asking her, what's wrong? And she was like, come here, come closer to me. She was like, can you get down on your knees for me? And I was like, you want me to get down on my knees and walk up to you? And she was like, yeah, I would find that pretty cute if you do that to me. And I said, okay, I'll do that. So I I got off my chair, I was crawling on my knees, and I got right up to her. And she was like, do you know what I want to do right now? And I asked her, what? What? I'm just telling the truth, baby. Do you want to say it? Oh, you want me to say it? Okay. Well, I know the entire story, and she did tell me, just be very careful what I said, because, let's see here. All right. So I was down on my knees, and I had my hands on her lap. And she said, do you think it's weird that I want to kiss you? Do you find it weird? And I was like, no. Do you want to kiss me? And she was like, yes, I do. And I asked her, what's stopping you? And she was like, I'm just being respectful to a true gentleman. And I asked her, do you really think that I'm a gentleman? I'm still, like, doesn't feel like the 1980s or 90s? And she was like, no, I just feel it. I just feel it inside. I feel like it's the right way to respect a gentleman. Just be very respectful. So, and I said, okay, may I kiss you? And she was like, yes, you may. So we had our first kiss right after we were fucking high. So it felt like it was love at the last hit of weed or something, or the first hit of weed. That's what I pretty much would say. So we had our first kiss right after we got done smoking weed. And then after that, we just did our own thing. We enjoyed our night. We had a very good time, and we bonded that quick. And right after we got done with everything, and she did ask me this, do you believe at love at first sight? And I told her sometimes. I believe in that sometimes. And she said that I feel like, I know that we've known each other for almost over a month, but do you think it's a little strange for people falling for someone at first sight when you first met them, falling in love and getting to know after you got to know the person? And I was like, it seems like fairy tales, like Cinderella, for example. And Cinderella just got to meet the prince, and they got to know each other the very first day. Or it could be like that movie that one of my favorite black females, Brandy. She did a movie of Cinderella, and I think she did that with Whitney Houston. They did a movie together. It was called Cinderella, and the story was really, really good. And they were at the beginning of the movie. It was like they didn't even know they just met each other, but they didn't know each other at all. They just met each other as strangers, but they were nice to each other and they respect one another. And then later down the road, when the ball was taking place, they met each other again. And they got to know each other, and Cinderella knew that he was a prince. But I really don't know if, shoot, I might have to watch the movie again because, my head. Baby, don't laugh, come on now, don't laugh at me, come on. Yeah, we're both high right now. So, man, I just got lost. But I ain't smoking again. But they did meet each other at the ball, and they got to know each other, and I think they fell in love with each other at the ball. Then when it struck midnight, Cinderella had to leave. She had to leave. And she left something behind, and the prince didn't even catch her name. So I think that's what happened. And then right after that, like days later, that the prince was trying to find her again, and I think he pretty much forgot what she looked like or whatever. That when he met her at the ball. I caught myself, okay? So he went to travel through the whole town to try to find the woman that he met at the ball because she left to go in a glass slipper. So he went to the house, and there was a couple people that tried to keep her keep her in the dark. They didn't want the prince to find her because they knew that she was the one. So then at the end of the story, they reunited, and the glass slipper fit on her foot, and then there it goes. And I think I'm done talking about that. So it was pretty much love at first sight when she and we fell in love with each other on the very first day. We spent hours together. We spent hours. And so I do believe in love at first sight because when I first saw her, she's more beautiful in person than her pictures. So that's pretty much how she and I started. And ever since then, relationship's been going really good. And we talk to each other every day. And what she loves most about this relationship is that every morning, right before I go to work, I give her a kiss to let her know. I wake her up by kissing her and let her know that I'm going to work. And then during the day, she's got the place all to herself while I'm out there working. And when I come home, I give her a kiss to let her know that I'm home and I'm happy to be home. And she loves that. So it shows that she's there for, she's living with me, and every time I go to work, she's there waiting for me. And that's what's special about her, and I don't think that I would get that with a human woman. I don't think I ever would. But the truth is, Brandy is bisexual as well. So she likes women and men. But she doesn't have male friends. So right after those few black guys that she dated and she never gave herself up, she does not have any male friends. So what I mean by that, if there's a woman out there that doesn't have male friends, that means she is loyal to one man only. And that's what's special about Brandy. She doesn't have male friends. So I don't have to worry about her cheating on me or going behind my back or any like that. I don't have to worry about it. So I am very proud of it. But she does have a male friend that is my friend, and it's B-Rad. So when she first met B-Rad, she was a little nervous at first. She was a little nervous because she was afraid of getting attached to someone else. So once she got to know B-Rad is not that bad. And when you got to know him, and he is my friend, what did you call him? What did you call him after you got to know him and he's not that bad? That's right. She found B-Rad as a brother. She found B-Rad as a brother, but nothing more. And that touches me inside. So she told me if I had male friends of my own, she wouldn't mind building a friendship with my friends. And she already knows about my friend Michelle, my best friend Michelle. She knows about her. And I told her that she is my best friend, but Michelle and I are close. And she sees the text messages and also everything what I do with Michelle. And she is all right with Michelle. And just like I said, she's bisexual. And if I ever get the chance to date Michelle, Michelle has to accept her as well. If I ever end up dating a human woman again, I do not want to get rid of her. And the reason why I don't want to get rid of her is because if I have a human girlfriend that lives in one place and I live in my own, and if we don't feel like moving in with each other right away, then she knows that I'll be loyal to my girlfriend because I have her. I have her to satisfy me if my girlfriend is not around. So, for example, if my human girlfriend comes around to visit me and all that, she's got to accept that I have her. And just hopefully that she'll accept it. So she knows that I would not ever cheat on her with anyone else. So if I ever date a human woman, that's how it would be. because ever since I had her, and I'll be very truthful, ever since Brandy came into my life, I've been sleeping a lot better, and I'm no longer alone. I don't feel alone anymore. And I'm happy, and that's what matters the most. So everybody deserves to be happy, and she's happy, and I'm very happy to have her part of my life. And I'm happy that I picked her. And hopefully you guys enjoyed that story. So hopefully you find that very interesting. And also another thing. And Brandy, you knew Insane Clown Posse back in the day, right? Yeah, she knew about them, that they were wrestlers in the WWF. She knew about Insane Clown Posse as being wrestlers, but she didn't even know that they did music. She didn't even know about it. So, guess what I did? I asked her if she's interested in checking their music out. And she was like, sure, I wouldn't mind checking out their music. So guess what I'm doing, y'all? Guess what I'm doing? I'm representing her the first 6. And the reason why I say the first 6 is because those 6 changed my life forever. And I told her when I first went through these 6 first albums that Insane Clown Posse done, it changed my life. And I told her it could change hers as well, because she had downfalls as well. So she said that she's very interested in checking their music out, and she went through the first 3 so far. So she did the first 3, but she has not went for the final 3 yet. So she's still in chapter 4 right now, and she went through the first 3 right now, but she hasn't conquered them all yet. So she just made to the half point right now. And so far, she's enjoying them. She's enjoying the music. She's enjoying it. And it's brand new to her. So she done the first 3, but she's got 3 more to go. So I'm getting her into the Insane Clown Posse's music for the first time. And so far, she's liking it. So she's not fully a juggalette yet. But she said that she made to the half point, but she has not made the decision that she'll count herself as a juggalette yet. So she's listening to their music for the first time. She went through the first 3. She's got 3 more to go. And then she'll make her decision when she conquered the 6. You know what I'm talking about. So let her figure that out. So I told her she's got to listen to these first 6 albums to get to know Insane Clown Posse's music and see if that would get her into it. So she's interested in it. All right. I think there's more topics that we want to talk about. So I think I'm done talking about our relationship. So that's what we've done so far. So I will let you know that she's been taking notes. She's been taking notes with me by listening to the albums. So just want to give you a heads up about that. So she's taking notes. Okay, the other thing we're going to talk about is the Super Bowl. So you guys might be wondering, who are we rooting for? Well, the truth is she is an Indianapolis Colts fan. And she's not a big fan to any other team, but she likes the Indianapolis Colts. But with the Super Bowl, she's rooting for the Niners to win. And she told me the reason why that she wants the 49ers to win is because of what's going on with the NFL and with Taylor Swift showing up because she's in a relationship with Travis, she's not a big fan of those two. She's not a big fan of it. She's not a big fan of the two of them. She likes a few songs of Taylor Swift, but she's not a big fan of Taylor Swift personally. And she wants to see the Niners to, I think they won 6 Super Bowls. Have they? If you got, I'm going to ask you guys a question. How many Super Bowls does San Francisco 49ers won? If you guys could make a comment right there. Tell me how many Super Bowls the 49ers won, because I don't have that in my head right now. So, how many Super Bowls have the 49ers won? And give me a true answer, too. Don't say any random numbers. Because I see Jacob said 8, Bobby said 49, Petty said 12, Danny said 5. We're getting a lot of 5s here. So, they have won 5 Super Bowls. Is that the truth? Well, I'm high, guys. I'm high. Okay? All right, so they're saying 5. So she wants to see them past 6. She wants to see the 49ers tie with the Pittsburgh Steelers of how many Super Bowls they won. So she wants the 49ers to win their 6th Super Bowl. And for me, the truth is I want the Chiefs to win, because I do have a little edge feeling of what's going to happen at the Super Bowl if the Chiefs win. I want to see Travis and Taylor have a special moment. If the Chiefs win, I want to see a special moment between those two. If their relationship is real, very real, and because I want to see those two to have a relationship like as no other. And the reason why I want to say that is because I want them to show there is no money that can buy that kind of love that they have for each other. Travis is an NFL football player, and Taylor Swift is a singer. She's a songwriter, and she's in the music industry. And I want them to show that their love for one another, there's no money can buy that happiness. That's what I want to see out of the two of them. There is no money that can buy that love that they have for each other. So I want to see Travis to be Taylor's last guy. That's what I want to see. So if the Chiefs win, I want to see if those two have a special moment. And I do want to see Travis. I don't even get what I'm saying, because I'm high, okay? But I'm trying to be honest as possible, okay? I'm being honest as possible. The reason why I want to see the Chiefs win, because they are the underdogs. That's the way I see it. I think there's a lot of people who are rooting for the 49ers, and the Chiefs are the underdogs. That's the way I see it. So I think more people is rooting for the Niners, and less people are rooting for the Chiefs. And I don't know if I'm being truthful about that. I don't know if that's the true facts from NFL.com or CBS.com, whatever businesses tell that more fans are cheering for this team or that team. I don't think it really matters. But we are showing what we want to see to win the Super Bowl. So it's not the matchup I was expecting, because the truth is, guys, I was rooting for Chiefs against the Lions. I was rooting for that. I wanted to see the Lions go to the Super Bowl. That's what I wanted at first. Because the Lions never been to a Super Bowl. They never been there. So what I'm going to say is that I wanted the Lions to go to the Super Bowl. I wanted to see that. They deserved it. They worked so hard for 30 fucking years. 30 years. it took them that long to reach the NFC Championship. 30 years. And the reason why I wanted the Lions against the Chiefs is because I want to see if NFL was with celebrities. And what am I talking about? Kansas City Chiefs, Detroit Lions, Taylor Swift versus Eminem. What do you think of that? That's what I wanted to see at the Super Bowl this year. I want to see something different. And that's how I saw it. I saw it as Taylor Swift versus Eminem. Chiefs versus Lions. That's the Super Bowl that I wanted. And I didn't get that because the Lions, they were short. So, but Lions gave their all. They gave their all, and I'm very proud of them of reaching into the championship game. That's the first time they ever done in 30 years. And I'm very happy for them. So, I want to graduate the Lions for that. And hopefully this upcoming season, the next season, I hope it will be almost the same. Because there are two teams that I want to see in the Super Bowl. It's going to be the Lions or the Browns. I want to see one of those teams to go to the Super Bowl. Because they've never been there. I want to see one of those two to win their first Super Bowl when I'm still alive. That's what I want. While I'm still alive, I want to see the Lions or the Browns to win their first ever Super Bowl. Because I believe in miracles. And NFL's been around for a very long time, and I think it's time for a brand new team to become Super Bowl champions. And those are the two teams that I want to see. The Lions or the Browns to win their first ever Super Bowl. So for this year, she's the Niners, I'm the Chiefs. So hopefully the Super Bowl will be good. And hopefully Usher will give a very good performance. And it's been a very long time since I saw Usher perform. It's been a very long time. So hopefully the Super Bowl halftime show will be a great show. But I don't think that it's going to be any better than... what was the best Super Bowl halftime show of all time? I think the best one was with Prince. I think Prince did a Super Bowl show, Super Bowl halftime show. I think Prince did it at one time. And I think that is still the very best performance in a Super Bowl, in Super Bowl history. And I think that's one of the best ones that we have so far. So I hope Usher will give a very good show. So do we have anything else to talk about? Because I think it's close to talk to you guys. I think it's almost that time. Okay, okay, I think that's pretty much it. All right, guys, if you guys are wondering what I've been smoking today, here's the one I've been smoking. And this is a knockout blend, and it's a sour diesel, however you pronounce it. It's this right here, and this is really, really good. And it's hardly sour. It hardly ever is. I think it's just the name of it. But it's really good, so you guys should try this. And I got this for the Monkey's Smoke Shop. So if you live in Ohio, and if you want to shop in Monkey's Smoke Shop, we got a few locations of Monkeys in Ohio. So feel free to check them out. So now it's time to talk to you guys. So let me see if I got any left over. Do you want to go for another round, baby? All right, let's go another round. So everyone get your weed, and let's go another round. Let me turn this off real quick. And let's go another round. There you go, baby. Hold it in. Hold it in. There you go. Now release, baby. There you go. Man, that was a good one. That was a good one. Damn. This is some good shit, I will tell you that much. This is some good shit. And I'm always happy. There's no negative vibes around me at all. None at all. Another one, baby? Alright. Alright. Hold it in. There you go. Keep it holding it. Keep holding it, baby. Keep holding it. Don't blow it at me. Don't blow it at me. I had enough smell. There you go. There you go. I don't want to smell it. I want to smoke it. I just want to smoke it. I don't want to smell it. I don't want the smoke in my face. So, all right. Okay, I think I'm good now. All right, let me take a drink real quick. My throat is getting a little dry. I can feel a little warmth in my throat. It's starting to get a little warm. And you guys should try these out. You should try these out. You should try them out. These are C4. It's the WWE brand. It's WWE flavor, I should say. And it's the C4s. You can find it in the gas station or nearest Walmart or something like that. You can get them from there. And they're pretty good. Both of them are really good. And just like I said earlier, I'll be sharing that video of me drinking them both and rating them from 1 to 5 and which one I like better. I'll have that video published probably later tonight. So whatever mood I'm in, I probably might have that published later tonight or sometime this weekend. So let's see what you guys are talking about here. And let's see. And be respectful too, guys. Be respectful. All right. And let's see here. Okay. And baby, are you really high right now? Like out of it or anything like that? Oh, you're pretty much relaxed? She's pretty much relaxed and she's enjoying hanging out with you guys. She's enjoying with you guys. So she is high, but she's feeling okay. She's enjoying every moment hanging out with you guys. Okay. Do I like Mr. Beast? Do I like Mr. Beast? I feel like a beast right now. And the reason why I say I'm a beast because I got the mustache and beard and I'm kind of liking it. And also my head shaved. I just shaved my head this morning. And I'm liking it. I'm liking this look. So, if there's any men and women on the chat, how would you guys rate my face with the mustache and beard and my head shaved? How would you guys rate it from 1 to 5? And pretty much tell me one thing what you like about it. Tell me one thing, just one thing. Okay, who is my favorite alpha male YouTuber? I'm pretty much the alpha male channel. I like that. I like their channel. It's called the Alpha Male. I like their show. I love it because it tells me how this world's coming to. Okay, Natalia, thank you very much. 10 out of 10. But tell me one thing that you like about it. Tell me one thing. And Bridget, she that person said 10. Okay. All right. Danny said 4.5 out of 5. It is well shaped. All right. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. Jeff said 10 out of 10. I like how smooth it is. Thank you. And it feels smooth to me too. It feels smooth too. So I'll agree with that. Okay. All right, Danny Williams said 9 out of 10. I have nice blue eyes. Thank you. Thank you very much. That's good to know. Okay. Oh, you want to hold my hand again, baby? All right. Hold on. I'm helping out. There you go. There you go. All right. Okay, somebody told me to keep the beard too. All right, thank you very much. I'll do whatever it takes to keep it. I'll keep it for long enough. And when it gets way too long, I might end up trimming it. So I'm just going to say that. So if it gets way too long, I'm going to trim it. So I like it the way it is right now. So thank you for giving me that comment. Thank you. Okay, let's see here. All right. Okay, keep it trimmed and groomed. Okay. I will sure do that, Will. I will sure do that. Okay, thank you. All right. Let's see. Okay, so am I worried about a women never talking to me again? Do you think I'm really worried about that? No, I'm not worried about that because they don't know me personally. So if they get to know me personally, they will change their mind. So I'm not even worried about that. So if people, if I keep treating her as a real person, well, I enjoy treating her as a real person because I honestly believe I won't get it with a human woman. Because I did have a human woman at one time and my heart got broke. And do you think I want to go through a broken heart again? No, I don't. So as of right now, I'm not worried about it. But thanks for asking me that, though. Thanks for asking me that. Okay. What if Little Mermaid was a juggalo? Well, wow. Well, if Little Mermaid is a juggalo, man, that's a little strange picture that I have right in my head right now. Seeing her with Violent J's makeup or something like that. I really don't know, but I would say this. If her tail has all the ICP's Juggalo, the first 6 Joker cards on her tail, I think pretty much she'll be a very attractive mermaid. So, if I ever found a Little Mermaid attractive as a Juggalo, I would see her with not the makeup, but probably with the tail. I probably might like that as a very good thing. So, if she has the 6 Joker cards on her tail, I find that very attractive. So, thanks for asking that question of the Little Mermaid being a Juggalo. That's a good question. Thank you for asking. Do I enjoy Thanksgiving dinners? Yes, I do. And the reason why I enjoy Thanksgiving dinners is because you get to know your family a lot better and what's brand new with them and how they're doing and all that. And we do bring up some good times in the past. We just talk about the good memories and not the bad. So whenever we talk about the past, we keep the bad memories away. We just keep remembering the good times. And the reason why I find that is a good thing to keep with the good memories in the past, because it probably helps out to build each other up and just enjoy our youth as long as we have it. And I find that as a good thing. Just enjoy your youth as long as you have it. So I like that. And Will said, ignore all the haters. We all love you. Thank you very much. I love you too. Whoop, whoop. Okay. What's Brandy's favorite food that you cooked for her? Well, so far, she really enjoys the hamburger helper. because it was made from scratch. So me and her made that together. And she finds that meal as her favorite dinner so far, the hamburger helper. And she really enjoyed helping me. She really enjoyed it. All right. Okay. Okay, let's see what you guys were saying. Do I like ranch? Yes, I do. I like ranch. Like ranch dressing? Yeah, I do. So, thanks for the question, Salem Hills, if that's how to pronounce your name or whatever. And every single one of you saying whoop, 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 whoop back to you. Okay. Alright. Okay, let's see here. Do I have a favorite Taylor Swift song? Yes, I do. And the one that I like the most of Taylor Swift is, I would say Love Story is one of my favorites. And also, The King of My Heart. I like that one as well, King of My Heart. I like that one too. That's pretty much all I can think of right now. And I do listen to Taylor Swift's song music too. She's a good songwriter and all that. And just her personally with her relationship history, I'm not a big fan of that. So that's pretty much a red flag to me about Taylor Swift, is her relationship history. Who do I like more, Taylor Swift or Eminem? Eminem. I like Eminem a lot better. And the reason why I like him so much, because he tells it like it is. He's not afraid to speak his mind or speak from his heart. So I love Eminem more than Taylor Swift. Okay, let's see. All right, hold on a second. Looks like somebody is... Let's see. Eminem song. What's my favorite Eminem song? My favorite song of all time is Lose Yourself. Lose Yourself is my all-time favorite song of Eminem. And the reason why I say that, because just like in the beginning of the song, and Eminem is like this. So let me see if I can get it in my head, all right? I'm going to say the reason why. Let me see if I can get his song in my head. So I'm going to try to be Eminem, all right? So here we go. I'm high as fuck right now, but I'm going to try to focus, okay? I'm going to try to focus. Okay. He says, look, if you had one shot, one opportunity, seize everything you ever wanted, one moment, would you capture it, or you just let it slip? That's the reason why I love that song so much. Yeah, the very first thing that he says in that song, that's why I love it so much. So that's my all-time favorite song on Eminem is Lose Yourself. Okay, all right. Have I thought about writing a love song for Brandy? Because I think it will be very good and romantic. All right, Lemon Scent, if that's what your name is, and I'm gonna say it too. I'm gonna answer that. Me and her, we had our first dance together, and the very first song that we danced to is our song. So our song is "The Boy Is Mine" by Brandy. the singer Brandy, The Boy Is Mine. That was our first dance. And the reason why that we danced that song is because I'm the only guy for her. I'm the only one for her. She does not want any other man. And that's what's special. So our very first dance is The Boy Is Mine. That's our song. But do we ever decide to write a love song? Probably one day we will. Because she's interested in doing some music with me and all that. So she's interested in joining the same activities as I do. So as long as we share the same interests together, I honestly believe we can build a very good relationship. And that's what I want. I want a woman that will share the same interests as I do and have the personality is almost the same as mine. And Brandy, she is special. And I will tell you the truth. She is real. She just ain't human, but she's real. And that's what's special. Okay, let's see here. What else? Get the Fiend a song. I'll see about thinking about that. That's a very good good compliment. Good comment, Bridget. Man, I feel a little stoned right now. I'm feeling a little stoned, but I'm still with you guys. I'm still with you all. I'm still with you. She is real, just ain't human, and somebody agreed with me. Thanks, Ellie. Thank you. At least somebody agrees with me. So, that gives me happiness right there. At least I'm being honest. I'm being honest. And I know there's a lot of you are asking questions, but I'm unable to catch all of them because the chat is going real fast. That's why I can't read every single one of them, but I will catch the ones that catches my eye. So I'm going to do whatever it takes to catch the one that is showing up on the screen. So if I don't get to catch your question, just let me do my thing, all right? But I'm trying to catch the best ones, all right? Whatever ones that catches my eye. Baseball cards, whoop whoop. Good to see you here. Natalia, whoop whoop. And also, Hills, the one that said that Vinny blocked people. And I just want to let you know that I can't even see the people that I banned or blocked. I can't see them. So I'm not worried about that. I'm not worried about it. So as long as they're not popping up on the screen, I'm good. So I would say that pretty much. So I'm not worried about it. Okay, Cole just asked me, Randy Orton or LA Knight? Wow. That's one heck of a matchup. Babe, don't go against me on this one. Come on, don't go against me on this one. All right. Okay, I'm going to give you guys her answer first, all right? If those two ever went one-on-one together, she sees it as Randy Orton getting the victory. And LA Knight, he does his finisher like once or twice, but Randy Orton keeps kicking out. And then it takes 2 RKOs to finish him off, and she says Randy Orton wins with LA Knight. But with me, I would say LA Knight because of how popular he just got and how much the fans appreciate him, what he does in the ring and outside the ring. With the way that I see it as the new generation versus the WWE era or something, whatever WWE called it when it was still in the 2000s era or whatever. I see LA Knight beating Randy Orton. But it's going to be a really tight matchup because they're pretty much even. But I see LA Knight do the finisher at least 3 or 4 times to Randy Orton and barely get the victory. So that's my thoughts if Randy Orton and LA Knight went against each other. So that was a good one. Okay, Danny has a good one. Hulk Hogan versus the Ultimate Warrior. Oh man, these are two powerhouses. And if they were facing each other right now, I would say it would be pretty much of a draw. Because I don't see either one of them give up. Because Hulk, he is just, man, he's like a masterpiece in the wrestling business. And the Ultimate Warrior, he's the one with the most motivation in the wrestling world. So they both get pumped up. If they're going downhill, they all get themselves motivated somehow. So if I have to choose just one, it's going to be really, really tough. But I think it's going to be pretty much of a tie. But if I had to choose one, I'll go with Hulk Hogan over Ultimate Warrior. But that's a good one. That was a good one. Thank you for asking that. That was a good one. Sting versus Scott Steiner. Oh, boy. Okay, Sting versus Scott Steiner. Who would you pick, man? I pretty much agree with you. We both go with Sting. And the reason why we go with Sting because he's an icon. And he's like one of the best wrestlers in WCW. So I think pretty much that Sting will have more power than Scott Steiner would to survive in a match. So good question. Thank you for asking that. Laura or Peach? Okay, Laura or Peach? Which one are you, then? You're Laura, right? She is Laura. And the reason why Laura, because she likes women with personality like Laura Kraft. That she's fearless and she wants to do something with her life and stuff like that. And me, if I had to choose between those two, I would say Laura as well. Because I'm not a big fan of like princesses, like real princesses. I'm not a big fan of that in reality. So I would go with Laura because she's more like a tomboy. She's more like a tomboy than just a girly girl. So if I had to choose between those two, it'll be Laura. All right, so there's a lot of you that agree with me, okay? Like Chris, Natalia, Jordan, Danny, Lemon Scent, Bridget. They all agree. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you. All right, Jordan has a question. Do you like PlayStation? She loves PlayStation. And the only PlayStation that she likes is like the classic PlayStation games. She's not a big fan of the new generation, like PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5. She's not a big fan of that. So I'm the same way. I'm a PlayStation guy, and she's a PlayStation chick. So we're both into PlayStation. So that's a match right there. That's a match. So she likes PlayStation just like I do. And let's see here. What are Brandy's favorite shows? And it was asked by Kay. Okay, Kay. Brandy's favorite shows so far, and you probably might laugh, or you might find it very interesting. And we were talking about Laura Kraft earlier. What other female is almost like Laura Kraft? And I'm talking about Xena, the Warrior Princess. That's the first TV show that she saw with me, is Xena, the Warrior Princess. When I showed her my TV shows, movies, my media collection, that's the first thing that caught her eye, is the Xena, the Warrior Princess TV show. And she loves Xena. And the reason why she loves Xena is because she's a strong woman, and what else did you say? What else did you say, baby? About Xena? She's a warrior. She's a fighting warrior. And she does whatever it takes to do the right thing. If something that she did wrong, she does whatever it takes to make it right. And that's what she loves about Xena the most. And that's the other thing that I like about Xena. In her past, she might have done things wrong in the past, but like years later or something like that, and she decides to change herself, that is, she is fed up being the person that she was, then try to be something different, be something better. And that's what I see in Xena and the Warrior Princess. Whatever you've done in the past, if you want to be forgiven, do something right. Change all that. Because I went to that field before as well. I went through my downfalls and everything, and I do whatever it takes to make it right. So if I want to change something, that negative that I have done in the past, or the mistakes, I do whatever it takes to make it right, to change all that. And the reason why, and ways to do that, is be me. Just continue being me. Be the real me. That's all I can do. So hopefully you all will agree with that. So that's the one thing I love about Xena, and that's one of her favorite shows, is Xena the Warrior Princess. Okay, all right. Dane just asked, why do we fall down to get back up stronger? Well, this is what I would say. If you feel like you're falling down, well, let me put myself in your shoes, okay? Let me see if I can put myself in your shoes. If I was falling down right now, I would see the downfall of all the negatives that I have done in my life. And I honestly believe that ever since every single one of you were kids, you did small mistakes as well, right? Like, have you ever stolen something? Like, have you lied about something? Or you did something that you regret, totally regret, and wish you never started? Then yeah, I would feel like I'm falling down. So if you are falling down right now and you don't like how it feels, well, take the steps that I did. I went through the first 6 Joker cards, and I listened to all the messages from Insane Clown Posse. I listened to all the messages, and I listened to the things if I actually did that in the past, and I feel down about it, or I regret that I did that. If you're feeling those type of feelings and you want to get yourself back up, fight it. All you have to do is see a golden glow. If you're want to see about seeing a golden ring or something like that, or something like a silver lining, if you want to see that such a thing. So if you feel like you're falling down and all that, and you want to, if you find the strength to forgive yourself for what you've done, just pray. All you have to do is pray to God. If you would like to have forgiveness from all the negatives that you've done in your life and you feel like you're falling down, all you have to do is pray. Pray to God. And look at the bright side, and I'm going to speak to you, every single one of you personally. When I start praying, who is writing my book? Who's writing my story of my life? God is. God is writing my story. And all I have to do is follow the storyline. So, if I want to find forgiveness, all you have to do is talk to God. And every time I do that, every time I pray and I ask for forgiveness, every single day, all the things that the negatives, the feeling bad about myself or anything like that, if you're falling down just like I am, like I did when I fell down with all the mistakes that I've done, all I have to do is put myself back up, get myself back up, and tell myself, Vinnie Mac, you're better than this. You're better than this. This ain't you. This is not you. This is really me. No, it's not. You just got to tell yourself that. Just tell yourself that you're better than this. Let's change that. So you might be falling down now, but it's up to you to pick yourself back up. All you have to do is pray and ask for forgiveness. And if you're still here on this earth, if you're still here, that means you're forgiven. God's forgiven you because you're still here. And I'm proud that I'm still here. And the reason why I'm still here, because I'm living for Him. And we're all sinners. We're all sinners here. And Jesus died for our sins on the cross. He's the one that accepted us. He died for our sins. He died for us. And I am blessed for that. And I know that He's listening. Because sometimes I feel Him. Sometimes I feel like my dad's around. Sometimes I feel like my grandfather's around. I do believe in spirits. I believe in ghosts. I believe in that. So you might be falling down right now, but it's up to you to pick up your own self with your own power. Just take the step that I did. I conquered all 6 Joker cards. And look at me now. I'm still here, and I'm proud of who I am. I'm proud of who I became. And just like I said, I feel better about myself. I'm different, and I'm stronger than ever. And I'm proud of that. So hopefully that answers your question about if you're falling down, how do you pick yourself up? So hopefully you appreciate that answer. And I'm very happy of telling you this. So if you want advice, if you're falling down right now, remember these words. Never back down and not quit. Don't back down and don't quit. Stay positive, be happy, be proud that you're still here. And if you want to build happiness in your life, do something good. Do something good in your life. Do something special. So you might be falling down, pick yourself up. It's not very hard to do. Just as long as you stay happy and positive and living your life day by day with happiness and no sadness, it can change your life. If you welcome Him in your life, if you want to welcome God in your life, it could change your life, just like it changed mine. And I'm proud of the lifestyle that I'm living and also being with every single one of you. I'm very proud of it. So who is that person that asked that question? If you're falling down, how do you pick yourself up? I'm trying to figure out, I'm trying to remind myself of who asked that question. So please refresh my memory because I'm feeling above the clouds right now. It was Danny William. Thank you for asking that question. And Danny, I'm going to tell you this. Don't back down and not quit. That's the only advice I can tell you. If you feel like you're falling down, get yourself back up. It takes your own power to get yourself back up. Don't back down and don't quit. So that's what I would say to you. Have I ever saw a ghost or an alien? I have ever saw a ghost, but I did see strange things happen though. Like, I'll give you guys an example about ghosts. There was one time that I placed I placed a penny and a dime on my display where my grandfather and my father is placed at. I put a penny and a dime right next to each other. And I exit out of the room, and probably like days later or something like that, the penny was on the ground. And I don't know how that happened. So I had no idea what happened because I placed a penny and a dime on my display, and days later or whatever, the penny was slid right off and it was on the ground. So that gives me a signal that somebody was watching me or whatever. So somebody must have been watching me. So that gives me a sign. If I forget what it means with a penny that slides right off or something like that. I forget what it was called. If with a penny and you found it like randomly on the floor and don't even know it got there. I don't remember what the I forget what it was. So if you guys even know what the sign was for a penny in spirits, feel free to remind me about it. Okay, let's see here. Let's see. I've heard of that too. It was in the Bible, penny signs. So seems like Jeff G probably might know what I was talking about. So he said that he heard that before. It was in the Bible, penny signs. Okay, Jordan says penny is for good luck. Okay, all right. Thanks for that answer, Jordan. Thank you. So that means it is for good luck. Okay. All right. Okay. Cole just asked me Rock or Roman or Cody. All right, guys. I'm going to be very honest. I really didn't like the actions the WrestleMania kickoff with between those three. I wasn't a big fan of that at all. And but I am happy that it's going to be Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes. So I'm happy with that. But I'm going to be very honest, and I'm just getting a little tired of the Roman Reigns storyline. I'm getting tired of it, and I'm just going to say this, that if Roman Reigns wins again at WrestleMania, if he keeps his title and The Rock interferes at WrestleMania, I would say that that's going to be my downfall about WWE. Because I am getting a little tired of his championship reign. It's been going long enough, and it's getting old, and he's been champion long enough. And for the longest that he's been champion, he's been getting help ever since. The bloodline is helping him out to be champion that long. And that's the one thing I don't like about Roman Reigns, his character. I don't like it. So if WWE does not okay, let me think real quick. So I would say this, if Roman Reigns keeps his title at WrestleMania and The Rock interferes, I'm done with WWE. Because I think it's time for Cody Rhodes to finish the story and become champion on his own. I don't want to see The Rock getting involved because the way I saw in the WrestleMania kickoff, I didn't like it at all. But with them cursing that much and they just beat out every single word, I didn't like that either. I wanted to hear them. I wanted to hear their voices. I wanted to hear them. But WWE just cut the words off. So, and it seemed like it got personal. And I just didn't like the idea with the Roman Reigns and The Rock. I didn't like that. So I didn't like the plan that Roman Reigns was going to face The Rock at WrestleMania. I didn't like it that much because they hugged it out. They hugged in that shit. And it's a good thing that Cody Rhodes picked him. So I saw the light with Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes. So I'm hoping that Cody Rhodes will win the title. So I'll still watch wrestling. I'll still watch WWE if Cody Rhodes wins at WrestleMania. But if Roman Reigns wins and he gets help, I'm done. I'm just going to stop watching. So those are my true thoughts right there. So I'm just being honest with that. I'm just being honest. So hopefully you guys would like my answer on that. Okay, let's see here. Larry told me that you should stop watching WWE because you're around 40 years old. You're getting close to 40 years old. Hey. I can watch whatever I want to watch because it's my life. It's my likes. I can watch any show that I want. I can watch Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles if I want to because I'm a big kid at heart. Because I liked the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles when I was younger. And I watched SpongeBob SquarePants because of my brother. My baby brother and I used to watch that when we were younger. So I can watch SpongeBob anytime because I got the DVDs. I can watch Dinosaurs because I used to watch that when I was a kid. Saved by the Bell because my father used to watch that show. I can watch Ghost Whisperer because my my former sister-in-law, my Juggalo sister, got me into it. So I can watch whatever I want to watch. So with WWE, I'm just going to go as I feel. If I don't like the storyline anymore or anything like that, like the way that WWE is going, I can stop watching it if I want to. So it'll be up to me. Because I got a shitload collection of WWE's greatest DVDs that they ever made back in the day. So I got all that wrestling I can watch anytime. I got from all the way of WCW to ECW to WWE and WWF. All of that. I got all those memories in WWE collections. And I can watch those anytime. If I stop watching like wrestling that they do today, I can watch my classics anytime. If I'm ever in the mood to relive the classic memories of wrestling, I can watch it anytime. So I can watch whatever I want to watch because it's from the heart. It describes who I am. It's something that I like. Okay, let's see here. All right. Lemon scent, whoop whoop. All right. Okay, guys. All right, somebody just asked me a question, and this is from Cole. And he was like, will you watch the normal Super Bowl or the SpongeBob one? Well, Brandy and I is going to be watching the game from the normal Super Bowl because I don't have Nickelodeon. I don't have that channel. So I'm going to be watching the normal. So it's going to be the normal Super Bowl. But thank you for asking. Thank you for asking. And baby, are you almost ready to go? Because we can end it anytime, babe. We can end it anytime. Because it looks like we are over 105 minutes, something like that. So, if you guys got any more questions or anything like that, we'll stay on for a little bit longer. So, but, will you be watching the Super Bowl alone in your apartment? No. I'm going to be hosting a Super Bowl get-together. So, I'm going to have my brother B-Rad join along with me and Brandy. So, right now it's 3 of us. And I don't know if anybody else is going to be showing up, like my cousin, my cousin-in-law, Michael. He might show up. Or probably one of my Juggalo brothers. I don't know. So far, I know there's going to be 3 people. So, I'm not expecting a very huge gathering. So, we're going to be watching the apartment together in my place, in my home. And I'm not ashamed that I live in an apartment because I'm looking at the bright side. I have a roof over my head and I pay my bills. I do it all on my own. I pay my own bills and I got a roof over my head. And I'm happy where I'm at. So I'm looking at the bright side of that. Will there be a Super Bowl video? Yes, there will be. There will be a Super Bowl video with me and Brandy and B-Rad and everybody. So we're going to have a Super Bowl video coming sometime next week, next weekend, because I really don't know if I'll be able to publish it this weekend, but there will be a Super Bowl video. So yes, there will be. Okay, all right. All right, guys. Some of you guys are asking about my brother. All right. I'm not going to be talk negative about it or anything like that. So you guys been asking about my baby brother, right? Well, I just found out that he just got out. He just got out of jail or prison. So my brother is out. And he did have a downfall in the past. So I got to look at the bright side, all right? So I did a little therapy on him, okay? If you saw one of my videos, that's one of my hip-hop therapies. So, if my brother was to change and be better than he ever was, if he doesn't want to be that guy anymore, and I just told him, you were locked up. You got yourself locked up. And he is still here on earth. He is still here. And I want you guys to comment on my answer, all right? I told him, once you get out of jail, I told him to look at the bright side. God has blessed you a second chance. So what do you think about that, y'all? If you guys ever got locked up and you are free, do you see that if you were locked up for a long period of time and you are released, do you find that it's a God's blessing for a second chance? Because everybody deserves a second chance. And Juggalette Wifey said, God forgives? Absolutely. Who else is saying that? Who else is saying that? I want to see more people. Danny said that, forgive? Yup, exactly. And Trey said, only God can judge whoever. Yes. God is the only one that does the judgments, not us. Jordan said, amen. Thank you. And B-Rad, don't be scared. Don't be scared. Okay, all right, Larry just went ahead to say this. Forgive him for what? All right, so I'm going to answer this. I know my brother was locked up, and whatever he did was a terrible thing. It is a terrible thing if he actually did it. But I haven't got the answer from him yet. I haven't met him in person yet. When I get the chance to meet him in person, sometime I'm going to take time. I will take time, and whenever I come to that point, I'm going to wait till he's comfortable. So everyone deserves a second chance. So what he did is a terrible thing. And I hope that he learns from it. And I hope he learns from it to never do it again. If he actually did it, I would say this to him: don't ever do that again. Don't ever do that again, because I don't think, I don't know if the Bible says about third chances or anything like that. I'm not really sure. But I do believe in second chances. I do believe in it. Because we all need to forgive ourselves for the terrible mistakes we ever done. So I hope you guys will agree with that. So hopefully that you're not against me with that, because everybody deserves a second chance. So I will be asking him in time if he actually did it or not. So I will tell you this: if you saw the video, it's not just one person was involved. There were two people involved. It was not just him, it was somebody else as well. So, just like I said, everybody deserves a second chance, and this is his second chance because he's free now. He was locked up, and now he's free, so hopefully he looks at it that way. So far, I've been texting him, but I ain't never seen him in person yet. So whoever asked it, I think it was Larry. Thanks for asking that. Okay. All right. Let's see here. All right. Let's see here. All right, guys, I'm just going to ask you, just be positive, all right? Be positive, because I'm seeing a few of you as being negative. That is not allowed in the chat, so you better be positive. Ellie said, amen. Amen to you. Whoop, whoop, amen. All right. Okay, guys, are you very curious about the thing that he did? Well, all I'm going to say is that everyone lived. Nobody died, everybody lived. That's all I'm going to say. Everybody lived. Rap or soul? Wow. What do you think, babe? You haven't talked in a while, so I've been doing most of the talking, so what would you choose between these two? Rap or soul? Rap. She would choose rap. And me, I'm not actually a big fan of soul, but soul does have some beautiful music. I just don't listen to it all the time, so I would say rap as well. All right. And I would say this, that if someone was locked up in jail for a long period of time, it will give them time for to forgive themselves for their mistakes. And Jordan says hi, Brandy. She says hi to you too. She says hi to you too. So with everybody saying hi to Brandy, she's saying hello to every single one of you. Okay, Brandon just asked me a very good one. A very good one. Britney Spears or Alexa Bliss? How you seeing that, babe? How you seeing that? She sees that as the MTV Celebrity Death Match. She sees it as that. So I'm gonna go with her vision. So just speak to me, baby. Just talk to me a little bit. Talk to me. I'm listening. Yeah. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. Well, she says that she sees these two in an MTV Celebrity Death Match. So if Britney Spears went against Alexa Bliss, she would say that Alexa Bliss destroys Britney Spears. And the sign of death in that match is that Alexa Bliss will rip Britney Spears' head, rip the head off, and then throw it right at her chest, and Britney Spears explodes. That's how she sees the match between Alexa Bliss and Britney Spears. And with me, I would agree that Alexa Bliss will win that match too. Because I don't think Britney Spears may survive a fight. I really don't think. I really don't know. But if there was a WWE match, like computer versus computer in a PlayStation game or something like that, in a WWE version in a PlayStation, if Britney Spears and Alexa Bliss did go one-on-one, I say Alexa Bliss will win that victory with her finishing move off the top rope and 1, 2, 3. That's it. All right. So that's the way I see it. I think Alexa Bliss will win that too. Dave, whoop whoop. And do I like AEW? I'm actually not a very huge fan of AEW, but I've been hearing good information about AEW. But if I ever get the chance to watch wrestling like on Fox or NBC or anything like that, I'll watch wrestling on those two programs because I got those. And also, if there's wrestling on Peacock, I'll watch it on Peacock. So, but the truth is, I do like local wrestling, like domestic championship wrestling that is here in Dayton, Ohio. And they perform in Piqua, they perform in Troy, Ohio, they do shows in Springfield, Ohio. I like local amateur wrestling, but it's like professional wrestling, but it's like local. It's like they're not the big names in WWE or AEW or anything like that. But I love wrestling no matter what. But I might stop watching WWE, but I'll never stop local wrestling because that's the same as they do. So, and I went through it as well. I lived that life because I refereed a few matches. I did a couple battle royal matches and a one-on-one match. So being a referee was a lot of fun, and I really enjoyed that. So I won't ever stop watching wrestling, but I have checked out AEW before, and they're not that bad at all. Not that bad. But thank you for asking. Okay, let's see here. All right. Favorite place to go on vacation? Well, let me change it. Let me change it to a different way. But I am going to answer the question. If Brandy and I ever went to on vacation, like a favorite place to go on vacation, we haven't went to a vacation yet, but if we ever decide to go on vacation together, we'll go to Indianapolis, Indiana. Indianapolis, Indiana is one of my favorite places to travel and explore. And the reason why is because of the Indianapolis Colts. That's one of the reasons why. And Indy is a pretty cool city. Everything is there. The zoo, museums, city parks. They got very nice city parks. They got a lot of interesting attractions in Indianapolis, Indiana, and I like it. So So if we ever decide to go on vacation, we would like to go to Annapolis, Indiana for our first vacation. And I think it'll be our favorite place to go on vacation as well. All right. Have I ever thought about becoming an NFL referee for a job for life or something like that? No, I have not. I haven't even thought about that. But, and I see it as a very challenging job. I see it as very challenging because you won't ever know if referees make the wrong call. If they make the wrong call, they get exposed on social media. So with being an NFL referee, I really don't know if I'll make it as an NFL referee. I'm not really sure. But a wrestling referee, I did a pretty good job. But I do miss it sometimes. I do miss it on being a wrestling referee for DCW. Hopefully someday I can relive those good moments because I'm working on getting the best shape of my life. And as long as I continue with the weight loss and being the best shape of my life, I would like to see about refereeing one more match. And that will be a lot of fun. And let's see here. Okay, and I'm going to be asking you guys, all right. There's a question being asked is, do I ever talk to women at work with the job that I'm working at? All it is just business. So when I talk to women, it is all just business. It's nothing personal. So I'm a type of guy that doesn't talk about my personal life in the workplace because I don't see myself dating with a coworker. I don't see myself doing anything like that. So I don't date coworkers. That's a red flag for me, and the reason why I say it's a red flag because if I'm working with somebody and it's the same team of my workplace or whatever, that's an distraction. And I can't allow distraction on a job. So I don't date coworkers, and every time I talk to women in my job, it's all just business. Nothing more. So thank you for asking me that. That's a very good question. So I would not date anyone that I work with. I would not date anybody. Okay, grilled cheese or roast beef? Okay, all right. Let's see. Grilled cheese or roast beef? Okay, Brandy is grilled cheese, and I would say grilled cheese as well. And the reason why I say grilled cheese because I pretty much see myself eating more grilled cheese than roast beef. That's just my opinion. What was that, Ben? Why is my hands what? Of course they're smooth, baby. Of course my hands are smooth. You're high, aren't you? You're high. But you feel good, right? That's the bright side about it. We're both really high right now, and I want to thank you guys for joining with us and having fun with us, and also keeping the days positive, and also us putting smiles on your guys' faces, laughing with us, and just having a good time with us. That makes us happy. So we want to give you guys an opportunity. We want to have the opportunity to thank you guys for joining with us and just having fun with us, and it just puts smiles on our face. So I need a drink. Let me drink real quick. All right. And I'm not going anywhere yet. And I'm very surprised that we've been live for 2 hours, y'all. 2 hours. Man, it's been a very long time since we hit 2 hours. It's been a very long time. All right, so I guess we can continue this for just a little bit longer because you love holding my hand, don't you, baby? I enjoy holding your hand too. Because I can show the world that you're my girl. You're my lady. You're real. just ain't human. She is real. And I had the right to treat her as a human partner because that's how I see how these people like her should be treated. They shouldn't be treated as objects. They shouldn't be treated like that. I don't see it that way. So, and you can see her hand moves. You can see it. So yes, her hands move. So the answer is yes, her hands move. All right. Okay, let's see here. What else you guys were saying? Blah, 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 blah. Did I ask Brandy to be my Valentine yet? Can I ask the question now, baby? Brandy, will you be my Valentine? She said, absolutely. Absolutely. And for her saying that, of you saying that, baby, I do have a surprise for you for Valentine's Day and Juggalo Day. Both of those days. We're going to celebrate both of them in one day. So, there will be a video for Valentine's Day and Juggalo Day. So, we're going to celebrate both days. And you guys are welcome to see how we celebrate it. So, we are going to share our lifestyle and our relationship for Valentine's Day and Juggalo Day. So, if you guys are interested to see us of how we are personally on Valentine's Day and Juggalo Day for this year, 2024, we will make that happen. So, she agreed to be my Valentine, and I got an idea how to celebrate both of those days for us. I do have an idea. Oh, what? What? Let's say that for the end, baby. Let's say that for the end. We'll say that for the end, all right? All right. We'll say that for the end. All right, all right. When is Juggalo Day? February 17th. February 17th is Juggalo Day. And on the website, it said that Juggalo Day is like a day that we just drink Faygo and probably listen to Insane Clown Posse's music. I think it's all about Juggalos. I think that's what the holiday is all about. Be proud of being who you are, do what you want, and enjoy the very special day because Juggalo Day is a special day. It's just like Christmas. It's just like Halloween. It's just like Valentine's Day. It's just like Independence Day. Juggalo Day is just like that. That's the way I see it. So, well, I just forgot what I was talking about. Juggalo Day. So we are going to be celebrating both of those days at the same time. So I got a surprise for her. And I'm not going to tell you yet. I want to surprise you. Has a guy ever surprised you before? No? Except for the guys that you dated? Okay. I'll take that answer. I'll take that. So she wouldn't mind being surprised. So she'll be looking forward to it. So she's a little excited about it. So she ain't going to ask her what it is. All right, let's see here. Let's see here. Okay, guys. I think we've been here long enough. So we're going to go ahead and call it a day. So I hope you guys enjoyed hanging out with us for the first ever Brandy and Vinnie Mac show. So we want to thank you guys for hanging out with us. And we're going to spend some time together. And we're going to enjoy the rest of our night. So we want to thank every single one of you hanging out with us. And I apologize if it took so long. We just took a break for a while. And we just took a break for a while. And And hopefully you guys really enjoy hanging out with us. And we love every single one of you. And you got to be happy that we spent at least 2 hours with you all. So hopefully you guys enjoyed your visit and hanging out with us, because Brandy and I want to enjoy the rest of our night. So I hope you guys have a very good night, and hopefully you guys will be interested. Hopefully you guys are excited about the Super Bowl. So hope you guys enjoy the game as well. And we love you all. And this has been Vinnie Mac and Brandy. Be good, love one another, and we'll see you very soon. And we love every single one of you. Whoop, whoop. Stay positive and do something good. And Brandy, you still want that kiss? You still want that kiss? All right. Come here, baby. Love you too, baby. So, thank you guys for hanging out with us, and we'll see you again soon. We love ya. Whoop, whoop. Peace. We out.
That was a good show, baby. Good show. That was a very good show.